good thing that Aunt Phoebe always insisted on having a good supply of firewood up here at the cabin. Hello. What are you thinking about?
I was just thinking about when I was a little girl. And some nights we didn't have enough money to pay the oil bill. So we'd drag all our blankets and stuff around the fire and watch the coals burn out. And I would just see these whole worlds in these embers. It was like watching TV with no sound, and I'd make up stories about what I'd see. Sometimes there would be these armies in the ashes and angels in the embers. And then sometimes a log would fall over, and this whole other world would be born.
What do you see now?
I see a nice man who loves me.
My foot, ow.
Oh,
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
What is that?
It's a motor.
A boat?
Dixie, get the lights, quick, quick.
What is it?
There's somebody walking up the path.
All by Children, brought to you by N-Dust for everyday dusting and cleaning without wax buildup.
Phoebe! Miss Phoebe! Say it, Pierce. You in there? I saw the smoke out. Hey, so I live and breathe.
How you doing, Ed? It's good to see you again. Tad, remember? Phoebe said I could use the cabin to recuperate. See, I've had the flu.
Yeah. I noticed the lights went out when I came up the path.
Well, yeah, doctor's orders. You know, early to bed and early to rise and all that, you know.
Hey, you still like to fish?
Huh?
I'm taking the boat out at dawn. I'd be pleased to have you for company if you're up to it.
You are? No, Ed, I'd love to, but I can't. I'm too weak.
Well, hey, fishing's good for what ails you.
Yeah, I'd love to go, Ed, but I just can't. I'm sorry. Maybe another time.
Well, give my warm regards to Phoebe.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And take care of yourself, young fella.
I will.
I'll drop you off some of my catch if I'm lucky.
All right. God bless, Ed.
Yeah, good night.
It's all right.
It's so cute. He wanted to take you fishing.
I always liked him. He's such a nice man.
Oh, he's a nice man. Well, he saw the smoke from the fire, though. Maybe we should put that out, huh?
And freeze to death?
Yeah.
I guess so. Last thing we need right now.
Get this.
More unwelcome visitors to stop by.
Longer? Are we going to have to hang out here?
Well, I know Cecily. She's probably got my father, Jack Montgomery, and this Dr. Robinson, or whatever his name is, on their way up as we speak.
And they'll prove that I don't need to be at Laurel Hill or any other mental institution.
Right, because you are absolutely as sane as a judge. But if I were you, I'd take my advice and ixnay on the stuff about Army in the ashes and angels in the embers. Just right up. What y'all smoke in West Virginia anyway?
Cob pipes with corn silk?
It's legal?
Yeah, why? You ought to try it.
Obviously.
Oh, I just thought of something. What about Sean?
What about him?
What about him and all those horrible men who followed us to the diner?
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry about them.
Why not? They could be hiding right
Because
outside.
Nico Kelly is on Goon Squad, and I trust Nico.
I hope so.
Well, you haven't known him as long as I have. Nico has never failed me yet, and he's not about to start now.
I'm glad that you like to look at the best side of things. It's nice.
Well, someday.
Someday what?
Someday, I am going to have the best of everything. You right by my side. Crazy happy.
It's like Nico and Seth, huh?
Nah.
It's comfortable.
Right now, not very hot, but at least it's nutritious. Chock full of bacon, fat, and vitamins.
Ted,
What?
I just saw something.
Where?
Headlights across the lake.
Shh. I don't hear anything.
Guess maybe I was just imagining it.
Poor baby, you're scared to death. Why don't you come on over here, relax, and get yourself some grub. Unfortunately, it's probably going to taste like it sounds. We got ourselves some cold baked beans here. We got some pickled artichokes. Come on, have a seat. And we have our standby peanut butter. Listen to me, all right? You cannot tell me that you're not hungry, because you're not allowed.
I'm not hungry. But I miss my baby.
I know you do. It won't be much longer, I promise. Hey, have you ever eaten cold baked beans out of the can before?
Yes.
Really? Disgusting. What about pickled artichokes and peanut butter? Huh? Sounds good? But first, I would like to introduce you to a little friend of mine. It's a rather unpretentious little bottle of 1964 Chateau de Sour.
Chateau de Sour.
Yeah.
64, a good year.
I don't know. In Bordeaux, I think they unfortunately had too much rain. But the Chateau de Sour was the only wine that had the brains to be picked early.
Get out of town, you're making this up.
Absolutely not. I know from where I speak. If you don't believe me, coiffez le bouquetement.
Oh, wow. Smells expensive.
Doesn't it, though?
Reminds me of having drinks at Kelly's when I was forgetting things and misplacing things. Only that wasn't me, was it? That was Adam playing with my mind.
Hey, I propose a toast. Our first, as I recall. But it will probably be the first of many. Because I intend to toast you a lot.
Oh, yeah, like when?
Well, first, of course, there's your birthday. And then there's Flag Day, Arbor Day, Groundhog's Day, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, Hanukkah, Veterans Day. And then there's the day I'm going to make you my wife. And, of course, every anniversary thereafter.
Dad,
You don't believe me?
such a wild and impossible dream.
Well, you know what they say. A man can't live without his dream. Can a woman?
This is so nice. I can almost hear the lake lapping at the shore.
You know, I can feel Jack Frost nipping in my toes.
Oh, hush, it's not that cold out yet.
It is.
It's not time for a frost. I mean, it's cold tonight, but it's probably going to be boiling tomorrow. I like West Virginia. You know, I really need to do some peaceful things with my life. I do. I would like to grow giant tomatoes and 6-foot butter beans. I'd like to wring out big sheets and put them over clotheslines and listen to them flap in the wind. Teach Adam Jr. to do bird calls.
Yeah, I can do bird calls.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let me check this one out. One of my favorites. If I can remember how to do it.
What was that?
A woodchuck chip sparrow getting caught in a cheese strainer. You know something? You're starting to shiver.
I'm
Look,
on
you have
cold.
goosebumps and everything. Come on, put this on.
Oh, no, come on.
Yeah,
Dad.
put it on. Come on.
Ted,
Hey, look at you. Wet the dresser. Where do you do shop?
you're gonna freeze.
I want to be fine. I'll find an extra blanket. Come on. Now it's high time for you to sit back, relax, and try to get some sleep. Maybe I'll make you feel better. Okay?
I think I can't sleep because I'm supposed to keep watch.
No,
and we have to take turns.
No. Okay, fine. We'll take turns, but I'll do the first watch, okay?
Okay, I trust you, though. You promise that nothing's going to happen to me if I go to
I
sleep.
promise. You will be fine. You just sit back. Come on, lie back. Close your eyes. Just try to get some sleep. No. Just listen.
Get out of my way.
Please.
Let me
Don't
out.
understand.
I don't want to.
Let
I
me
don't want to hear
explain.
anything. This
Brooke.
is not my affair.
Let me
Leave me alone, all right? It's all right, Brooke. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not insane. I am perfectly well, and I'm not going to hurt the baby or anybody else. Please believe that.
It's true. She spent all that time in a hospital for a sickness she didn't have. She's as sane as you are, I swear it. Does Phoebe know you're here?
Yes, obviously she doesn't know you're here.
We're waiting for a doctor. My father's bringing up a psychiatrist tomorrow to prove that she's okay. We just want a second opinion. This guy's a reputable psychiatrist. After that, she'll be free and we'll be the hell out of here. You're not buying it, are you?
It doesn't matter whether I buy it or not. What matters is I am not involved. So please get away from the door, Tad. I would appreciate it very much.
So you can call the cops?
You know they're looking for you.
And Adam?
She wouldn't call Adam. You wouldn't, would you?
You know, you can't keep me here against my will.
I don't want to keep you here. Brooke, you're a reporter. You more than anybody else in the world should understand that things just aren't the way they seem sometimes. All right, look, first, in the first place, there's my father. He's bringing a reputable psychiatrist up here. Jackson Montgomery has offered to represent her. Nico and Cecily, they're all on her side. What I'm trying to tell you is they're all good people. None of them are pushovers, and they're all willing to give her a chance. Can't you do the same?
Please, Brooke.
Brooke, I know we can't keep you here. And I know we can't keep you from running out and calling Adam or the police the minute you get to a payphone. All we're asking you to do is to trust us enough to prove that Dixie is not psychotic.
Brooke is the last person on this earth, Tad, with any reason to help us.
We're not asking for help. Brooke, we're just asking for time, even a few hours.
I have to get out of here.
Please, Brooke. Brooke, I don't blame you for hating me. After what I did to your marriage, I deserve your hatred. But please. Adam is trying to steal my baby. And if you call him, and if you let him know where we are, he will come and get me, and he will put me back in that place so fast. And I won't ever see Adam Jr. again. Do you understand that?
She never laid a hand on a baby, Brooke. Or did anything to hurt him for that matter. Anything else you've heard about her is a lie. She shouldn't have spent time on Laurel Hill, and she wouldn't if it hadn't been for Adam.
I don't want to hear this.
I wish I could read you chapter on verse on everything the man has done, but I can't. Jackson has told us not to until we get a second opinion. I probably already told you too much.
Brooke, Adam has used me. He used me because he wanted the baby. He said he loved me because he wanted the baby. Now, look, I know I have broken almost all the commandments there are, and I will carry the guilt for that to my grave. But now I know what kind of man he is. I think I did us both a favor. He used us. He used both of us, Brooke. And now that I know who he is and what he is, all I want is to be away from him and have my baby and raise him in peace.
I know who Adam is. I know about his morals and his conscience and his obsession with getting what he wants. The bottom line is the problems that you have with him now are yours. They're not mine. I didn't ask to be involved. I don't want to be involved. I came up here to relax, to find some peace and some tranquility.
Well, you found us.
Please, please, Brooke, don't betray us. Please, all we need is a little time.
Just one day.
A few hours.
Just long enough to prove that Dixie's not sick, that's all.
Look, you have no reason to trust me or Ted, but think about the baby.
Just give us 24 hours for the sake of the baby.
I can't deal with this.
Brooke, all my life I've looked up to you. My whole family looks up to you. The whole town knows that you're top drawer. Now, I know that I can't lock you in that wine cellar, and I know that the best we can do right now is to trust you. To trust that you'll follow your heart. Just out of good faith. Just because you know that, that a woman deserves to be with her child. It's up to you.
Heaven, you're the most beautiful woman on the face of this earth.
I don't understand.
What I'm doing here?
Yes, for starters.
I'm looking for you. No, that's not quite true. I'm not looking for you. I knew you'd be here.
Dad, don't risk everything. You got men out there. You men in the woods all around us. You can't trust them.
So how did you know where I was?
Brooke, that's not really important.
Well, why don't you let me be the judge of that?
Brooke, I'm sorry to intrude. I know you wanted to be alone and commune with the birds and the crickets, but I'm hurting. Plain and simple, and you were such a big help to me before. I thought...
Adam, look, I'm not Miss Lonely Hearts. You'll have to ask dear Aggie.
I'm just asking for a couple of minutes of your time, that's all. And then I'll leave. No arguments. Let's go on in, all right?
Wait!
What is it? What's the problem?
Oh, I don't know, it's a couple of things.
What is it? Can I help?
No. I was leaving.
You couldn't have been here for a couple of minutes.
I know.
What is
it? It's nothing. I don't know what it is. It's me. It's the place. It's too quiet.
And?
Memories.
Yeah, me too.
Well, it's no big deal. It's just that what I needed isn't here.
That's one of the things I love about you. You know what you want, and you go after it. So do I.
Well, don't flatter me too much.
So it makes you strong. And it's that inner strength of yours that I need right now to help me with my own ridiculous life.
I'm going to go down to the boat
It's
landing.
that inner light of yours, Brooke. That inner light that tells you what to do. I need to borrow some of that now.
You know what I need? I need a greasy, sugary donut and a cup of coffee at the diner.
I'll keep you company. My treat.
Okay. Was too close.
Poor Burke. She's got to have coffee with him. I mean, poor Light. Where does he get that stuff?
I can't believe it. You know, it's thanks to her and her alone that we are safe.
You're right. You're right.
Are they gone?
Yeah, I made sure that they both crossed the lake.
You sure? He didn't sneak away and he'll be coming back here.
No, it's okay, it's okay.
You sure?
Dixie, I saw 2 sets of headlights leave. It's fine. We're safe, I promise. Okay?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just so scared of him. I mean, his hand was on that knob and he was coming in here.
Yeah. Now, come to think of it, kind of sorry you didn't.
Ted, how could you say
No,
that?
check this out. I mean, when things get going rough, wouldn't it be nice to have Adam in a place where we could keep an eye on him? I mean, if he walked in, I cold cock him, we truss him up like a turkey, throw him in the closet, and all our problems are over.
Right, and then the police arrest you and pack you off to the Hooskow.
Excuse me. I need a judge's ruling on this. Did you just say the word Hooskow? Hooskow?
Don't make fun. Adam's not worth going to jail for, not after we finally got each other. I want to ask you a question here, Ted, and it's very important to me, so I want you to answer it truthfully, okay?
Of course.
Okay, have you ever wished or thought it might be nicer to be in love with somebody who was just a teensy tiny bit less complicated than me?
No. As a matter of fact, I love it when you're complicated.
Let me put this another way. Let's say you're in Pigeon Holler.
Ooh, do I get to work the stove?
No, you're doing a very respectable job, and you're dating a very pretty girl. She's hypothetical.
That's her name? Hypothetical?
No, it's not. Yolanda.
Yolanda, hypothetical. Does she have problems in school?
You like Yolanda. You ask her out. You take her to a church lunch,
Ooh.
a volunteer fireman's dinner, a box supper auction, and you ask her to marry you.
Jinkies. And what does the lovely, dainty Miss Yolanda say?
Well, of course she says yes. She loves you to distraction.
She's got good taste. Ah, the simple life.
That's right. And then there's you and me.
Oy, the complicated life.
You've had your ribs broken. You've been beaten up. You've had to break into my house. You've had to bug my house. You had to beat up my husband, break into the sanitarium, and here we are in the middle of a lake being chased by the law.
Well, you can't say it hasn't been fun.
Wouldn't you much rather have the simple life with somebody like Yolanda?
No. Not for a minute. See, I figure I'm lucky the way it is. Most people wait around all their lives for somebody special to just fall in their laps like a piece of overripe fruit from a tree, as if the universe owes them romance. It doesn't. And besides, how do you know if you really love someone unless you're prepared to sacrifice everything for them?
You mean that? Really? For true?
For true. The way I see it, Adam did me the biggest favor he possibly could have. By keeping us apart, all he did was prove to me beyond a shadow of a doubt how much I really do love you. Yolanda.
So, Adam, I could lose myself in you, Ted.
I wouldn't mind if you did.
Oh, boy.
So glad to see you guys.
What happened? Why did it take you so long to get here?
Well, it's a hell of a trip out here.
Well, you missed the fireworks. Adam Chandler almost walked.
What?
Yes, and thank goodness Brooke was wonderful and she lured him away.
Oh, good, good. Well, anyway, look, this is Dr. Robinson. He's got a lot of work to do now with Dixie.
Okay, fine. Well, it's up to you, baby.
Ted,
Relax, you'll be
easy
okay.
enough with the goodbyes. Dr. Robinson has other patients.
Come on, Ted. Say goodbye. Adios. Let's go. Come on. She'll be all right.
You, seemed very, very fond of Dr. Martin's son.
Yeah, sir.
Well, as soon as we finish these tests, then you can get back with him.
What kind of tests are you going to be doing? My head?
Well, why don't I just ask the questions, and then you do the best you can to answer them, okay? What I'd like to start with first is your first recollection after the birth of your son.
Anna Jr.? Well, I remember asking God to help me out because he was just so little and helpless.
Now, this guy is very good, right?
Ted, I told you, he's one of the finest in the East Coast.
Yeah, he's a leading psychiatrist. Now, what is this about Brooke following you here? What the hell is going on?
No, Brooke stumbled in here by accident. Adam was following her. He wants to get her back. He was trying to score points.
Man is shameless.
Yeah, well, that's our Adam.
Wait a minute. I feel like Alice in Wonderland. Brooke followed you? She knew you were here?
No, listen. I better start somewhere around the beginning. So, we stashed the car in some bushes, rode across a lake, hid the canoe in some reeds, and apparently Adam never saw either one of them.
I can't believe you guys have more lives than cats.
Well, that's my boy.
I think we're done in here.
Really? That was speedy.
Are you okay? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm tired. Just dog tired.
Doctor, can you give us a quick diagnosis?
Well, if Dixie approves.
Yeah, I certainly do. I'd like to hear myself.
Can determine there are no clear indicators of pathology in any area under consideration.
Doc, it's late, and we're all tired. I'm just wondering if you could explain in English what you intend to say in front of the judge.
Well, I sure hope that you learn to control your free-floating hostility, Mr.
Doctor,
Martin.
can we just have a simple diagnosis?
All right. Dixie, in plain English, is as sane as anybody in this room, and I doubt was ever clinically depressed or in any way psychotic.
I'm fine. You understand? You hear that? You are okay. All right. Okay, now as far as Adam's concerned, I think it's payback time, right, Jack?
That's right. I want him in jail for what he's done to me.
Hold on a second, Posse. Let's not run off quite so quick. Okay?
Why?
Because there are still warrants out for your arrest, that's why.
Well, I'm fine. Can't we just cancel them?
Yeah, maybe I can, given time, but there's a right way to do things, Dixie, and then there's the way that you guys seem to want to do things.
Okay, fine. I vote we stay with the great legal mind.
Good. It's a good choice. You stay right here. I'm going to go back to Pine Valley and see if I can smooth some of these things out. Maybe cut a deal with the DA, all right?
Okay, Jack. Thank you so much.
See you in my office tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. Then we'll see what we can do about nailing Adam Chandler.
Nailing.
It's your mother.
2 calls at 8 p.m. from Dallas to Kansas City.
Are you getting enough to eat? You sound thin.
With MCI's new Prime Time, this 20-minute call costs 29% less than with AT&T.
I'm thinking your favorite. Meatloaf.
Prime Time lets you save no matter how long you talk. So the choice that's right
Bye-bye, dear.
is the choice on